I'm working on the cuff and I am almost out of my yarn. It just went from the gray to the white, and you want to match it up because you want the stripes to be exact. Now the spool I was using to do the heel, I got to looking at it and I pulled it from the center just like I did all my spools. It's striping backwards because see, it goes from white to light blue to dark blue. This went from white to gray to dark blue. So it's striping backwards. So what I had to do was take that center pull, wind it into a big ball, and then I have it striping the right way now. And the best way, you want your stripes and everything to match up exact. So I pulled part of the ball out until I got right at the end of the gray. See, right there is where that matches up. And I just held and ran it all together until I come to the end. See, I'm going to overlap and do, 4 or 5 stitches together. So I'll cut it a little bit from the end. And there we go. This piece right here you wind up and save and use for a scrap piece or just whatever you would like. And then you can go ahead and work this piece until you get to the end of it, and I will show you how to add this new piece in and you will never be able to see. Okay, we are to the part where we can go ahead and add our yarn. Now it may not match up exact, but you can just see just from stripe to stripe with the little blue dots in them, none of those are exact. But the collar bands should match up pretty good. But one thing you can do, because we don't need much of a tail hanging out. See how I lined them up so that the collars are the same? That will help. And then all you do to add your new collar, because we don't want a bunch of knots. Now this tail I gotta hold on to because I have it real short. I don't want it to pull all the way through. And you tighten it. And then you're gonna want to tighten that too. Just like how we added the new yarn in. So I'm going to take and tighten both strings. And see, we don't need a huge tail hanging out because this is going to hook that in pretty good. And what you want to do is you run both of these strands together as one strand for at least 3 stitches. I'm actually going to do 4. In your next round, you'll have a few pegs that have more than one little loop on them, and that's fine. But they're ran together, you may not even notice it when you come to it. After you do your 3 or 4, take that one tail, just put it behind and completely ignore it.